Hey, Jason Whitlock, you're not that guy, pal.
Cam, I used to spend a lot of time worried about who I was effing. And now I don't. Because I finally figured out that's not the key to what my purpose in life is.
All right, so real quick. I've seen the response of Cam Newton responding to Jason Whitlock regarding the whole situation with Joy Taylor, her sleeping her way to the top, allegedly, even though no one from the company has released a statement saying that's not what happened. I mean, I haven't seen it. Have you? But Jason Whitlock had a lot to say about that particular topic, which a lot of people did not like. And Cam Newton came. Really, I was surprised by his response. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, this kind of makes sense. But he came out to pretty much diss Jason Whitlock and say, you're not that guy. As in, stop speaking on a woman who you couldn't get a chance with. And so Cam Newton saying, you're not that guy is probably coming from the perspective that he is that guy and Jason Whitlock is not. And so Jason Whitlock here responded. Let's check it out.
You think you're out here killing it, being that guy, and you got baby mamas from strip clubs and baby mamas from Instagram. You done knocked up 304s all across the South and had babies with them. And I guarantee you've missed your blessing.
So that was Jason Whitlock's response. He says, listen, Cam, I used to spend a lot of time, I'm assuming he was a lot younger, worried about who I was effing until I realized that's not my purpose in life, right? Chasing women and being defined as that guy because of the amount of women I can smash, lock down, and in Cam Newton's case, will reproduce with me. And then he continues and says, hey, you have all these baby mamas. And if that's what being that guy means, then we just have different definitions of what we would consider success, right? That's how I'm hearing this. And I've got to be honest here. I do think that this was probably the best response, period. And I'm not saying the best response ever within this interaction. I'm saying this was the best response he probably could have given to Cam Newton. Because the truth is, if we look at Cam's life, and I've been honest about this, and I look at it the same way that I look at women who decide to have a bunch of kids outside of wedlock. And I know there are men here who think they drink coffee until it's time for a man to drink coffee, and they think all of a sudden the kids aren't affected, right? The broken homes aren't affected. And they'll look for every excuse. Oh, the money can take care of the children. Oh, Elon Musk does it. Any excuse they will find. But this is very true. This is very true. In fact, I would go a step further and say, if there was a situation where someone like Cam Newton, this is just a hypothetical here, hypothetical. If someone came up to you and said that Cam Newton got Joy Taylor pregnant and she was having his baby, I would almost guarantee that 99% of people out here would not be surprised. You kind of be like, oh, okay, I can't be wrong about that. Now, I'll tell you what they wouldn't be is that they wouldn't be impressed, right? They wouldn't respect that. I don't think most people look at Cam Newton having all these different baby mamas and things to themselves. That's respectable. Or the rappers who do the exact same thing. I just don't think most people would think that, especially if you're the type of person who values two-parent households, if you value family structure, if you value those things when it comes to a traditional approach to relationships and marriages, right? Let's check out a few of these comments. This top comment says, this is a grown man response. Somebody else here added, damn, once he said knocked up 304s, it was raps for Cam, right? Somebody else here says, damn, JW was hit hard. Here's another person who says, JW kind of cooked on that one. Sheesh. So To my surprise, because I really wasn't sure how people were going to be reacting here in the comment section, people seem like they're looking at this and going, hold up, he is speaking facts. Another person who says, rare Jason Whitlock W. Another person who says, I'm going to say Whitlock made a solid point. Another person who says, Cam hurt that boy feelings. Here's another person who says, knocked up 304s. Sheesh. Yeah. And apparently Jason Whitlock isn't calming down when it comes to the pressure on Joy Taylor.
It doesn't seem like Jason Whitlock is going to get off Joy Taylor's neck anytime soon, as he posts a very interesting video from one of her segments on Speak. And he says now this video has a whole new meaning since we know what she's accused of doing.
Whether Jeff Saturday is successful or not does not diminish the fact that the way he got this job was ridiculous and embarrassing and disrespectful to everyone else in the organization. Everyone doesn't feel great about this hire in the organization. What it says to everyone around the NFL, by the way, not just in-house, is that your hard work doesn't matter. What you put in doesn't matter. You could show up every day. You could get here early. You could leave late. You could put in years, blood, sweat, and tears. And if I have a better relationship with this guy, he's going to get the job over you. Remember that. And believe me, that message is received when you do things like this. So it's not about if Jeff Saturday wins a game over the Raiders or not. It's about the message that you send about hard work and how it pays off in your organization. And good people that have options don't go to organizations like that because they want to know they have upward mobility. They want to know that their hard work is going to be rewarded and respected. And what the Colts did, said, hard work doesn't matter, honey. Relationships do. Sorry about it. And everyone's doubling down on it now.
Hard work doesn't matter. Relationships do. Now follow this because this gets oddly... There's an undertone of a message that she's trying to make here in this video. That sounds like a confession. That, from what I can tell, sounds like a confession. Of course, I want to know what you guys think. And when I say confession, I mean she's pretty much saying, hey, I don't mind using relationships to move up in the ladder. And in relationship encompasses everything from friends, acquaintances, and offering up those cheeks.
And remember, since we're doing receipts, I'm going to keep those too. Because if you don't have to have requirements, if you don't have to have a resume to get a job, keep that same energy the next time a black coach is up for a job. I don't want to hear a word about what experience he has. What does he call in plays? Jeff Saturday sure wasn't calling no plays. He made that very clear. I am delegating all responsibility except for cheers and motivational speeches to everyone on this staff. So keep that same energy about calling plays. And here's my favorite part about this. Well,
and she's slowly moving up to the main point she wants to make here.
I'm ranting. Keeping receipts. The next time
Checking
a woman's
her
up
notes.
for a job, I don't want to hear about the experience that she needs to have it. Because I already know she's excellent if she's getting the interview in the first place. So all you are loud and tweeting and celebrating this whole thing and celebrating the fact that you don't need certain kind of accomplishments or resume to get a job, keep that same energy, please.
She says, keep that same energy.
Celebrating the fact that you don't.
She says, keep that same energy when you found out that somebody used their relationships or a woman gets a job based on relationships. And that's alluding to a lot. That's saying a lot without saying a lot. Almost like she was anticipating being exposed and saying, keep that same energy when a woman gets her position based on relationships. Like me. Top comment here says, wow, she said that with a straight face. Here's another person who says, Jason been cooking lately. Can't even lie. Let me see. Another person who says Joy Taylor is so fine. Dude, this dude's, man, just can't help. Just can't help it. Here's another person who says, I'm not even a Jason Whitlock fan, but damn. Here's another person who says, who cares? She is so cute. Are these men? Man. Getting exposed to the simp side, this brother's starving. Right. Somebody else here says fake eyelashes, too much makeup. Man, they outnumber us. Here's another person that says, and Jeff Saturday played for the organization 10 plus years. Another comment here says, was anything proven or is it still accusations? This person just straight up says she put out. Hey, of course, man. I'm always curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below.